Welcome back. Well, I have a couple guests on today that you have not met before. They're with Parentis Health, and you might have heard of that name because recently we talked about the golf tournament coming up that they're a major sponsor with AgeWell. So I'd like to welcome Tarek Nabli.
Yeah, Tarek Al Nabli.
Tarek Al Nabli, and also Wilson Encarnacion.
Yes.
Did I pronounce that right?
Yes.
Good to meet you, gentlemen.
Great meeting
Meet
you.
Parentis Health. Tell us an overview about the company and what your functions are.
Well, actually, we started 13 years ago as Verona Court, which is residential care facilities for the elderly.
Okay.
And we have facilities, we have residential care in Mission Viejo, Laguna Hills, and Laguna Niguel. We have a total of 10 facilities. And a couple of years ago, we decided to reposition ourselves to become Parentis Health. We created Parentis Health because we wanted to actually add more key services to the community based on the demand out there. So we started home care services. So now we are able to send our caregivers to the homes of individuals so that we can take care of them for the elderly. And we also just became licensed in home health. So now we are able to provide medical care, nursing care. One of the unique things about what we have and what we do is our Parentis Care Advisors program. And the Parentis Care Advisors program is designed so that we can help individuals through the care management process. So we actually, when a patient becomes a client of ours, they actually are monitored, whether they are on service or off service throughout time.
So Wilson, it sounds like Parentis has now become a very full service organization where you can provide, if people want to go to one of your communities and actually live there, they can do that. If they want the residential care, if they need an assistance of a home nurse, and also case management as well, where you can oversee everything and kind of guide them to maybe going through that sort of labyrinth of health information that people often get caught in because it's hard to navigate, right?
Sure, definitely. So the whole premise is to be able to provide holistic care where we can take them from every stage of their life and have the advisors program follow them where they can access us 24/7 actually. So.
Yeah, and that's very nice, sort of a way to get started. And let me ask you about, can someone call you directly? Do they need to go through a primary care or Medicare, or how does somebody get your services started, particularly residential care?
Well, with residential care, actually, the families can call us directly.
Okay.
And we have a service that is 24 hours a day, which means we are accessible. For the residential care, they can call us. For home care, they can call us directly. For home health, they can also call us. However, we would also need to have a doctor's orders to be able to provide that service.
Okay. And Wilson, what about the folks that are on, obviously in this community, a lot of them are on Medicare or Medicare Advantage, Medicaid. How do you folks work with those insurance companies?
Well, as far as the residential care facilities that we have, they're mostly private pay.
Right.
And same thing with home care.
Okay.
We have just come out, I think, with the home health division that we have. We are just creating programs right now to launch these different initiatives that those programs can be involved in.
Okay.
And also, it's important to note that besides being private pay, individuals that do have long-term care insurance are actually able to utilize those funds to cover their expenses, whether it is for residential care or for home care. For home health, usually we would be going with the Medicare will actually be paying for it, or insurance companies, individual insurance companies will be paying for it.
Okay. Now, tell me about your foundation, Parentis Health Foundation. How does that differ just from Parentis Health?
Yeah, so Parentis Foundation was formed because of all of the different things that we have been doing throughout the years anyway. We do a lot of community outreach. We also have charitable initiatives that we select and actually contribute to and actually fund. So we decided to create the foundation because of the services that we provide currently. And in doing that, we created a program where we wanted to focus in on really helping out the seniors in the community, especially in Orange County. But at the same time, we created a philosophy where we want to be able to help seniors, majority of the seniors that we can, but also we're very active in a lot of initiative for children. And actually, Tarek is a board member for the Boys and Girls Club in San Juan Capistrano. And so we wanted to bridge the gap between youth through maturity, and we're doing a lot of different programs to do that right now. So the foundation was created to be able to help and support these other communities, such as Agewell, in keeping some of the programs that they have currently to be able to support it. You know.
Yeah.
And our philosophy for the Parentis Health Foundation was started because we had 4 major initiatives, and the first one was to alleviate homelessness for the elderly, and also to eliminate or reduce hunger. So these are all initiatives that we are focused on, as well as fraud, so that we can help the elderly avoid fraud situations. The whole premise behind it was, how can we attach ourselves and provide a model that can help the elderly feel protected and safe. And the only way we can do that is through some great organizations, so that we can actually fund those organizations through our charitable efforts, and make them really deliver those, make it easier for them to be able to deliver those key services to the elderly.
Okay, as far as your foundation goes, where do you get the proceeds to fund the foundation and in turn help these other
Well, the way we've done it in the past is basically coming out of pocket. So we wanted to create more awareness with initiatives that we have. So we created Parentis Health Foundation, a 501c3 true nonprofit organization that raises funds and awareness. So we get donations from different companies, individuals that we know, companies that we actually deal with from all over the country, actually, even the East Coast. So we have a pretty good reach. So whenever we select a program or an initiative, we actually try to raise funds from different sources that we have to get contributions. As like Agewell, for instance, we're the main, we're the title sponsor for the golf tournament. We did that, and we're going to continue to do more with them because we really believe in their cause. So raising funds or doing some fundraising to support the different initiatives that we select is how we're going about getting these fundings.
And of course, as we mentioned before, we had Clyde Wright on about the golf tournament that's coming up over here.
Yes. Monday, we're playing on Monday. Yeah.
Lisa Viejo, which is right, Lisa Viejo Golf Club, right, of course, next door here. And as you said, you're the title sponsor on there, so that's wonderful.
Yes.
Is this your first project with Agewell?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is. We had the opportunity to meet with Dr. Diddy, who is the founder, as you know, of Agewell, and we had a wonderful conversation. We found her we were like-minded in the way we were thinking, and the efforts that they put out in food, with the wheels, Meals on Wheels.
Yeah.
And when we found out or realized that their title sponsor that they had in the past was not present, and we saw a true great opportunity for us to support a great organization.
Right.
We had a fantastic relationship with Dr. Didi in being able to accomplish the objectives that she's trying to accomplish, and we found ourselves to be in just a great place at that point. And this is actually our first major initiative on a local basis for seniors. And we are going to also have another initiative,
very good.
a golf outing, golf tournament that will take place in October of this year. And this one we have partnered and co-branded with AARP.
Very good.
Which will be taking place on October 6th. And the public and everybody actually throughout Orange County and hopefully also on the East Coast will be getting the information out on that.
Very good.
Our focus is age well and all of the efforts that they're providing.
All right. I want to give the website, which is easy to remember, parentishealth.com. For the foundation, it's parentishealthfoundation.com. And the local number is 949-305-2745. And gentlemen, thank you for coming on. Let us know. I'm sure we'll see you back again.
Thank you very much.
And good luck. You're going to be golfing over there Monday?
Yes,
Yes, we
definitely.
are. We're going to be there.
Everybody needs to come support us and support the great cause. And we'll look forward to seeing everybody October 6th at Pelican Hill, actually.
Okay.
For our golf tournament, which will, by the way, benefit AARP as well as Age Well.
Age well.
So,
Very good.
Yes. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Take care.
Thank you
We'll
very
be
much for
right
having us
back.
on.
All right.
Thank you.
Very good.